Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be breaking down how I went from this brass, listen to the brass sound, to this brass sound. It's a world of difference, and I'm gonna break down how I basically modernized this sound and make it like this, because in K-pop music it's very important that you take one source of sound and you make it really nice, like clean, nice, modern, trendy sound. So that's what we're going to look at today. Boom, guys, if you don't know about our community yet, this is a community where you get to learn K-pop music, mentored by instructors and by team members. This is a place you get to connect, write songs. It's a wonderful place. Really encourage you to watch this video if you haven't, and it's gonna tell you all about it. Okay, guys. So I'm going from this sound, and it's just a regular brass sound, right? And I'm playing with this instrument right here. Well, the first thing I'm going to do to modernize my sound, I'm going to stack my sound. So I'm stacking with this. So it's the same stuff, but notice that I picked different instrument right here. Like this is a different sets of instruments. They're all brass, but different sets of instrument. So that's number one, layering. But secondly, I layered one with octave lower. So without this, it's gonna sound like this. But with this stack, now is beefed up. Not only that, I'm gonna layer even more with a little more interesting brass sound, which is this. So this is a little more synthetic, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pan them. I'm gonna pan this guy left and this guy right. Now let's hear it all together. Yeah. Way more interesting, okay? Now what do you do next? Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to bounce this out into audio. It's very important that you bounce things to audio to make it a little more, how do I say, easy for you to manipulate sound, easy for you to tweak sounds and all that. So I am left with this now. And how did I go from this sound to this sound? Well, I applied a lot of like processing, such as what is it? I applied sounds like compressors. I applied some distortion and stuff. It's just some basic stuff, okay? So after I'm printing it, I did way more processing after that. So I'm gonna walk you through how I went from this sound. Now we're gonna go to this sound. So there's a like multiple layer of modernizing the sound. First thing I'm gonna do is compress the heck out of this. As you can see in my threshold, man, I'm compressing so much, like really. That's one of the cool things. And not only that, I'm compressing even more with a different compressor. This one, it has a little bit of saturation. That's why I liked it. And then I'm going to boost the lows and the highs to make my sound feel more modern, because in the modern songs you hear more of the lows and the highs. But here's a little trick. When you boost the highs, instead of just boosting this whole thing like that, I like to boost here and then cut a little bit from here because it just sounds very harsh if I do that. So right here. Boom. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply some distortion and some chorus type of effect, which sounds like this. Without this, with this. So we're getting there, right? Not only that, I'm going to spread the sound so my low end is gonna stay mono, but my high end is gonna spread out like crazy. So now we have this. Nice. And I'm also going to apply Serum effects. This is going to, I put some more distortion, some hyper, stuff, and then some reverb, but it's not really reverb, but it's more like the texture of the reverb, and it sounds like this now. Without it. With it. Just a hint of texture, and then I'm applying some delay, and then reverb. This is where I highly suggest, whenever you have a sound like this, cut all the reverb, all the delay that comes out from here. Instead, make your own reverb and delay, because your plugins are probably going to be better than the reverb delay that this MIDI gives you. And then I'm going to not do anything. I don't even know why I put that. And then with my kick started, now I'm doing a little pumping. So it's, much more modern sounding, right, with that pumping. And then I'm going to do more modulating. And this is just a stock plugin that I have from Cubase. Thank you, Cubase. I didn't even know about this plugin until like last week. And I'm like, wait, this is better than the ones that I'm buying. So look what I'm doing right here. My pitch is being bent and it goes like, like that. So it goes. You hear that? Yeah, so it's giving that, which is cool. And then lastly, I'm doing some tape stopping, and this is for free. This plugin right here does all the tape stopping for you, and it goes like this. See that? So boom, now let's hear it all together. It sounds like. We came a long way, because it used to be this. Remember, guys? So a lot of my students ask me, how do you make your sound better? Because all of my feedbacks are like, gotta make your sound better. Make it better. Make it more modern. Make it more like 24. And a lot of them ask me, how the heck do you make your sound better? Well, this is one of those ways. And if you follow these steps that I just showed you, you are going to be able to make your sound better, cleaner, cooler, and more trendy. All right, guys. Once again, watch this video if you want to join the community of aspiring K-pop producers. It's a wonderful place where you can learn from the instructors, but also from the UMP members that I'm coaching. So yeah, I hope it was helpful. If you like it, please like, subscribe, comment, say what's up. What's up? Bye guys. Have a nice weekend.